It's here for me, Mobi Biakwaba Eba Melodies TV. So it looks like the whole Supreme Court and Parliament in Sensem, it is not going to end any moment soon. My mom what I say for me, MPP for era she ako Supreme Court no. Omo could be the Pandora's box. You'll be a friend the Pandora's box. Nah, no, I think that's the name, right? Pandora's box. I stand to be corrected. But you can say Pandora's box and not just say Pandora's box. Now Pandora's box no you perceive a treat more. Akwa say a myth. A wo say na enyama bi go box mu. Any kwan say will be a cocoa beer box no. Na le pa kunu ko beer box no dey any say will be a box na we yi bibi. Say wakwa ko beer box no. Wakwa ko yi boni ni na e wo wiasem ene odi epie. Nti MPP for sa Supreme Court in sense mom dey omode case no coin no. Na e omo say omo ko court mrika na omo akwa stop Alban Bagbin. Na so sa de na wo mo kokoye no ababa be bie Pandora's box ende ye ni aye hu omo a wo mo ho trem ende a omo esre airborne pa say Parliament enye den because they didn't anticipate the response that would come. And so following that no just one action afenyo marking take here that action no ema ye ba beti Chief Justice okwa sorry nsem okoko kan that action baba ama Ghana for aba be hu the attack at the Supreme Court AG from even lawyers and then judges alike. Former judges simple kasetia Supreme Court no over this decision is our action we ama Supreme Court no kra na judges no kra omoni megwase further just one action keke and then ama Parliament kra na close it down and then there is also more things there are more things but now they actually say Ghana ni bi nso the case no akwa this is a private citizen or the case na akwa kopiem or high court walk out high court say and I walk can say constitution let's say vacancy of Parliament no any Supreme Court in a case so Supreme Court no only jurisdiction to sit on a case like that. Constitution no aka specifically say court was say a dealing with vacancy in Parliament no the High Court not the Supreme Court. Into the fact say afenyo mark and the assembly ko Supreme Court no kra no entwa Inti a private citizen at the case na kwa kopiem or High Court walk out High Court they say High Court no end up holding Alban Bagbin ruling because High Court is the rightful a person that was a would no not the Supreme Court. And so I don't know how that is going to meaning the and also the what that will amount. Say Alban Bagbin omokas omo court obeka say well obey you so and also as an excuse who said I don't know. Okay, but let's wait and see. Now High Court ne kra no omo kra no sebe omo ye neutral in Supreme Court na we'll go into that and then we'll see. Inti or say private citizen praise High Court to uphold Bagbin's ruling. Now say a businessman and citizen Benjamin Yemo Tete has filed a suit at the High Court praying the court to validate Speaker Bagbin's declaration of 4 seats vacant. In a writ of sermon cited by 3 News, the plaintiff wants the High Court to injunct the 4 MPs whose seats were declared vacant by the Speaker from holding themselves as MPs until this case is determined. Inti, you better the High Court because this same thing, omo the year NDC for, omo the year Asin North Jachi question ya the case ni call High Court and ye ka say ye injunct no may ma onko Parliament ati ase nti ye say and also High Court no be take sa action na so mbe injunct the MPs until say ye be the case ni we are waiting for that. Now say the suit dated October 24 2024 argued that Speaker Bagbin's declaration of the 4 seats vacant was valid as the filing of nomination forms with the EC by the 4 MPs amounted to vacation of their seats. But you see, there is an undertone to this, and I'm going to explain that undertone so you understand. Now, it's a statement of claim. The plaintiff is a Ghanaian citizen and a businessman. The defendant is the Speaker of Parliament of Ghana. The plaintiff says that on the 17th day of October 2024, the defendant made a parliamentary ruling in which he declared vacant the parliamentary seat for Andrew Sesiama Adomako, Member of Parliament for Fomena, Cynthia Mamle Morrison, Member of Parliament for Agona West, Kojo Asante, Member of Parliament for Suhum, and Peter Yaokwache Aka, Member of Parliament for Amenfi Central. Also, the plaintiff says that the ruling of the defendants made on the 17th day of October 2024 was based on the provisions of the Constitution of Ghana 1992, Article 97(1)(g) and H, and was therefore a valid ruling. Inti asemo can say Alban Bagbin ruling on mine no e Ghana mrem e valid. Sa na nke wo se wo ye no. Also, the plaintiffs say that the declaration by the defendants that Andrew Sesiama Adomako, Member of Parliament for Fomena, has vacated his seat was on basis that the said Andrew Sesiama, having been elected as an independent Member of Parliament for Fomena constituency, has filed nomination forms with the Electoral Commission to contest the upcoming election on a ticket of the MPP. The plaintiff also wants a perpetual injunction restraining and preventing the 4 MPs from holding themselves as MPs and also having access to the Chamber of Parliament. Now, so the defendants named in the matter are Speaker of Parliament Alban Bagbin, Andrew Sesiama Adomako, Cynthia Mamle Morrison, Kojo Asante, and Peter Yaokwache Aka. Also, relief sought into the worker say yenye emano reliefs a worker say court high court no enyano. A declaration that the ruling made by the first defendant, Speaker Bagbin, in the Chamber of Parliament on the 17th day of October 2024, made in accordance with the Constitution of Ghana 1992, Article 97(1)(g) and H, and was therefore a valid ruling. Into your court, NC Sunka say, Alban Bagbin ruling our no, a valid reason, a valid ruling. Boni bi enisa ruling ne ho. Inti, or say, interlocutory injunction, that's the first thing. Say court no enye. The second thing, and say interlocutory injunction restraining and preventing the second, third, fourth, and fifth defendants from holding themselves out as members of Parliament in the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana, and also having access to the Chamber of Parliament until the final determination of this suit. Me a monko Parliament. To say send ye de jachi kwesi no. Me a monko ana ruling and ma jachi kwesi no. Me a monko Parliament. Until say ye be di case na eden. Ewie. Yen fa injunction in si omoso. Perpetual injunction restraining and preventing the second, third, fourth, and fifth defendants from holding themselves out as members of Parliament in the 8th Parliament of the 4th Republic of Ghana, and also having access to the Chamber of Parliament. Inti, I mean, me a momun si Parliament kra, and to see a bedi case ne we momon kon near Parliament, momon kon kwatenasi en kon kodi ensem ewo Parliament o. An order directed at the first defendant, Speaker of Parliament, to remove the second, third, fourth, and fifth defendants who have vacated their seat from the Chamber of Parliament. Intino, Yensan Soma Alban Bagbin, Enjin Crofui Ding, en free Parliament Hokra, because Endaminoka say, Omonye members of Parliament. An order directed at the first defendant to deny the second, third, fourth, and fifth defendants who have vacated their seat access to the Chamber of Parliament. Yemma Alban Bagbin Empami Omo. It is Omo ba Parliament na Alban Bagbin hu omo. Woma yempame nkrofo yenye den in free Parliament. So these are more like the reliefs are a private citizen, a friend Benjamin Tete Yemo Ede Tuja. Now this is what I'm going to say, and this is a message to the MPP. The MPP can decide to do all the politics they want. The MPP with this issue, they can decide to do all the politics they want. But the MPP say the only people who will fall for the politics the MPP is doing is the MPP people. I just send the pakroni MPP. In fact, I know of MPP phobia. Omokra etenas yakase masa. Adie we MPP for ye dia enye. Eyembra ye nenim so obi edi so mu de du mu nkwa mo so mu pese bere mu. It is the American. The MPP can decide to do all the politics they want. Politics be omo pese omo here with this case. They can decide to do it. But the truth of the matter, the truth of everything, and they say the neutral Ghana, my mama says, Omoma enkrofo ewini about our Ghana, the neutral Ghanaians, the swing voters. the swing voters etien nsem ni nana the individuals etien nsem no ewo Ghana omutumi hu ne say asem we de eno hunti na a private citizen not a politician edi asem no akọ eye high court as to whether high court no omobetie na asem ana wo montie na asem no I don't know yebehe. In fact, it is not only the Supreme Court and making controversial rulings. Sometimes the High Court themselves, because President Akufo-Addo, the Nkrofo award you Supreme Court no. In fact, High Court no put the Nkrofo be bregu ho. But just that High Court no, and no, actually I say Supreme Court no eba akope, but High Court no ensure that you went na aye some way. But I feel some better in that case so we will give the judge benefit of the doubt. But we are waiting and then but precedence for ye de be ye jachi quizzing nti ye hwese ne case na ebe den ebe ko but at least me de say an individual a private person asori ehu ne say nkwasi asem asebe MPP fu di no ye mpene enye NDC fo pe ekon Ghana fo ni na akon ye ntena sema embra edi yen yeso no party foforo abaso omo de omo pese embra ne bedi omo so and essentially that is what the MPP is doing. MPP ade a wo mo ye no, it is a constitutional coup d'etat, just that Ghanaians are not realizing. Because in Brian ni na ya penia edi obi aso a ewi obi a ye di boni ambra na re yen. Wo ba ya wo be di boni ambra na re no. Umpese wo be gi atum. It is a constitutional coup d'etat. Won try mo adwen e wo comment box ni mo. That's it.